Hi, I'm Andrew Denton. On August 11, you'll be asked to fill in a census form, and how you answer the question, what is the person's religion, matters more than you might think. Before I explain why, let me quickly explain why the question itself is a problem. Asking what is the person's religion automatically presumes that everyone has a religion. It encourages people to tick the religious culture they may have been brought up in, rather than their relationship with religion now. This means that the number of people who are genuinely non-religious today ends up being underrepresented in the census. This is why when the Australian Bureau of Statistics, who are responsible for the survey, wanted to change the question for this year's census to make it more representative, religious lobbyists lobbied the federal government to keep the question as it was. Why does this matter? The census is run every 5 years to provide the Australian community with data that is accurate and current. It plays an important role in guiding government and other decision-making. We all want decisions about how our taxpayers' dollars are spent being made for the right reasons. So let me give you an example of what it looks like when a government decision ignores the data and privileges religious interests instead. In May this year, Queensland opened its first new public hospital in 13 years, a 186-bed facility in southwest Brisbane at a cost, including its first 4 years of operation, to the taxpayer of just over $1 billion. Sounds great, and it is, except it's not public for everyone. The hospital will be run by Mater Health, part of the Catholic healthcare network, and which refuses to offer abortion, contraception, or voluntary assisted dying care at the hospital. As its chief executive explained, we have always been a Catholic healthcare provider. There are alternative hospitals around where patients can access those services. Census data from 2021 shows only 18% of people in the new hospital's catchment area identify as Catholic. 41% said they had no religion. It's a hijacking, in broad daylight, of taxpayers' money and trust. This is what happens when the data is ignored, but it's also a reminder of why filling in the census accurately is so important. Governments at all levels, public institutions and others, use census data to form policies and make decisions about the use of public funding and the representation of community voices. Achieving more accurate data on religion will deliver greater fairness for all Australians. If you have never been religious, it is important that you mark no religion on your form. If you were raised or schooled in a religious tradition but are no longer religious, do the same. Mark no religion. Not Jedi, as some like to do, no religion. It's your right to do so. If answering in this way makes you feel uncomfortable or unsafe and you would like to do so confidentially, you can ring the Census Contact Centre on 1800 181 227, and they will send you a separate form or arrange for you to complete your form online. On Census Night, August 11, say what's true for you. Ensure your community is fairly represented.